I was going to say TMZ, talking about that, you know?
Yeah.
I guess Florentine was on that. What? Did you see it? Yeah. They caught Florentine and talked to him, and it's probably one of the best things I've ever seen on TMZ, because usually celebrities are trying to be like, yeah, it's cool. Jim just walks right up and just starts talking about things, and it's like some of the most politically incorrect shit. And it was fun, but it was hilarious.
But how did he get on TMZ with that?
I don't know. Somebody like came up with a camera and went, "Hey, Jim Florentine."
Where was he? In Hollywood? Coming out of one of those fancy restaurants?
I don't even know.
That's not Florentine's thing.
I don't even know, but it was funny
him?
because it's like he's not that Hollywood asshole that they always get on video. Mm-hmm. He's just a regular guy, so he just steps right up to the camera and just starts going off.
I'll give you a few things.
And he was very funny, man. He was really funny.
Oh, let's check that out.
He actually had the people at TMZ really laughing. Yeah, I don't know where it is. He had tweeted it. If you want to find it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be able to find it that way.
But I saw it and I retweeted it because.
And then we'll play the other clip from TMZ, the pro skater using the N-word a lot, N-bombs a flying.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, but we'll do the Florentine thing first. Here's Florentine's TMZ
here he
clip.
is.
How you doing, man? TMZ,
I should have wore a clean T-shirt. Look at this.
We got Jim Florentine in New York. He's been on the Stern Show a bunch of times, and he hosts that metal show. So we asked who is a rock star that he would love to party with today.
Well, I don't know if he's a rock star, but Nicolas Cage's son, Weston Cage.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's like,
first of all, I love Nick Cage. He's an animal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so his son is too, and I've been keeping up on him and his drama with his wife and stuff like that. And it's just, they're just a complete mess, and I love that.
Said his wife is super hot.
Second of all, she's even more hotter because she's drinking while she's pregnant.
And he's like, it's a big myth. He's like, it's a big myth that you can't drink while you're pregnant. He's like,
what are people afraid of? What, you think the kid's going to get drunk and wander out of your vagina in the middle of the road? He's got a cord on. He can't go that far. He's going to be okay.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it is horrible. Horribly funny.
All right, man. Take care, bro.
That's awesome.
That's great.
That's horrible. As I sip out of my straw.
Horrible.
Shut up.
I thought that was really funny. To crawl out of a vagina. He's on television, for fuck's sake.
Really?
Jim don't care.
Is it television?
Oh,
really?
I know. Really?
Really, is it?
Yeah, I thought that was really funny, though, man.
We got famous pro skater Chad Muska. I don't know this guy. I'm not gonna front, but he gets drunk and does graffiti, and the black security guards stop him, and then he lets some N-bombs fly.
Oh, boy.
So he's drunk and doing his thing.
Drunk and yelling the N-word? That sounds like Saturday night, doesn't it?
I wasn't fighting from the beginning. These motherfuckers right here with their little white uniform, gold badge, black uniform, gold badge, all that bullshit. Niggas is fake right there. Honkies is real right here. Fuck all these niggas right here.
Oh boy!
He sounds like one of those wannabe white guys, though. He doesn't sound like he's being a racist.
Yeah. Right. He sounds like he's trying to be like, yo, yeah, honky.
By the way, this was censored by TMZ.
TMZ, yes.
Oh, they censored the profanity, right?
Yeah.
What are we waiting for? Are we waiting for the cops to come?
Are the cops coming, or what's going on with it?
Did you guys call the cops?
Nigga like honky shit. I will. Look. Let me tell you something. Like, I don't care what you think, but I'm gonna tell you. Like that nigga shit. Like I've been around the honky shit. It's the same shit. It means nothing to me because you don't know me, and I'm not racist ever. Honky shit is the same fucking shit. What? Fuck y'all niggas, man. Fucking arrest me.
When you say you're not racist, you're probably really racist.
Probably racist.
Just about every person is racist.
Once you have to say it.
Huh?
Once you have to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Seth in Illinois writes, Chad Muska has been known as a wigger for years. He's got rap albums. He calls his skateboard, are you ready for this? The Cadillac Muscalade.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Yuck. Douchebags. Skaters are douchebags.
You want to hear his apology?
Of course he issued one.
A doodle.
Went on YouTube and did his thing.
Hey, what's up? This is Chad Muska.
Hey, wow.
Hey, what's up?
Suddenly, I noticed a different tone in his voice.
None of that wigger shit anymore, huh?
Wow.
Hello?
Wow, was I, awful little, huh?
Hey, what's up? This is Chad Muska. It's kind of a difficult situation, kind of tough place to start. A lot of you saw a video of me the other day on TMZ.
It wasn't me.
No, I can't listen.
I'd be like, it wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Can we not play this?
I gotta hear this
This
apology.
is bullshit.
But I gotta hear
It's
it.
very moving.
Yeah, I gotta hear the bullshit.
You meant everything you said. Just,
Oh, I know.
Just fucking stand behind it, man.
TMZ, where I came across as a complete drunk idiot, and I can agree I was one at that moment.
I don't remember recording this Sunday.
A lot of stupid decisions were made that night, and a lot of things have come out of it. The one thing that is sticking with me the most, and something that...
Sorry. Sorry. Can we go back a second? Supposedly there's a picture of Chloe, this is Scott English, and Frankenberry next to each other. Can I see that?
Really?
Can I see that? I'm
Chloe
sorry.
and Frankenberry?
I'm sorry. Usually...
Separated at birth. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's a... Oh, that's great. Come on. Frankenberry have that little toot steam horn on the side of his head and a steam gauge.
I don't know.
He's got like a steam pressure gauge and a toot, like, blow the whistle when the workday is over. Frankenberry stunk.
Speaking of horrible
Count
cereal,
Chocula was the shit.
some asshole goes, "Hey, Captain Crunch or Lucky Charms?" What the fuck is wrong with people? Who the fuck would pick Lucky Charms over Captain Crunch?
Well, what year is this? Let me think.
And then they're like, "Well, yeah, but Captain Crunch cuts the top of your mouth.
It really
You don't
does.
eat it properly."
You got to wait for it to really soak that milk up.
It's a timing issue, because then if there's too much milk, then it's a soggy mess.
Soggy.
But
Count Chocula is better than all of them.
Lucky Charms sucks.
I like Lucky Charms occasionally.
Get the fuck out of
Nice
here.
little tasty marshmallows.
Apple
If it was all
Jacks.
marshmallows, I would be in.
Apple Jacks,
You know
right?
what?
Right, Sam?
Yes, Applejack.
Yeah.
You know what? I like Apple Jacks.
Feeling Apple Jacks.
You know what? Let's get some Apple Jacks right the fuck
How did we go from fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken the other day to Apple Jacks?
But let's get some Apple Jacks.
Let's do it.
How about we get a bunch of cereals we all like?
A variety pack
Yeah.
where you're only left with Special K in the cabinet.
They always put one not sweet cereal in the
Yeah,
variety.
they put like
Nobody
one
ate
or
it.
two pieces of shit cereal in there. It's like, oh, this is great, snack pack.
What do we want? We got Apple Jacks, definitely. What do you want, Jimmy? Count
Count
Chocula?
Chocula. I haven't had it in years.
Let's get one of those.
Do they still make those variety packs where you can eat the cereal out of the box?
I used
Yeah,
to
the
love
little
those.
Remember, you used to dissect it. You used to put a fucking like a coroner's autopsy incision in the top of the box, and you'd fold the thing over, and it was foil. Like it was foil that it was in, so it
No,
would
was
hold
heavy.
the milk.
It was heavy.
Heavy like paper,
like
wax paper.
Wax paper. Thank you.
And then they went to something else where it would start leaking through after like 5 minutes. You had to eat it real quick.
Oh,
But
that was the shit, though.
That was the old days. It was even perforated.
Right.
And you had to cut it, incisions made.
Yeah.
Let me open this up. Oh, yeah, we got cereal in here.
I don't want Captain Crunch today, though.
Okay, it's
I
not
want
on the
something with like some yoga broads on the box.
What,
Yoga
like
broads.
Kashi?
No, I'm kidding.
I know.
I'm kidding. Jesus.
Yoga broads on the box. If a cartoon character's not on the box, that cereal can go fuck itself.
I don't know if you guys are fans of Cookie Crisp or not, but
Cookie Crisp.
I remember
Something to
Cookie
suggest.
Crisp. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
we got Count Chocula. That,
I like
that
Frosted
covers
Flakes.
that whole area.
you do?
Frosted Flakes is pretty good.
wanna
And people go, isn't that just like cornflakes with sugar on it? It's like, sugar is that frosting. There's something else on there.
Frosting.
It's not just sugar, motherfucker.
I think our variety sucks here. Apple Jack's solid. Count Chocula solid. Frosted Flakes.
You're thinking Frosted Flakes doesn't make the cut?
I think we could do
Think
better.
we could do better.
Oh, how about peanut butter crunch?
Oh, anything with peanut butter can suck my dick.
You don't like peanut butter?
I've hated peanut butter ever since I was a young child.
I didn't know
back
that.
in the 30s. Oh, God. No.
Oh boy.
Oh, ever since we
boy.
got a dog. Oh, wait a minute.
Look at the Jim Norton flow chart. I hate
true.
peanut butter. Okay,
Molested.
molested.
You were molested by a man with a monocle.
A monocle and a top hat. Yes.
You want to hear an adorable story about cereal?
Yeah.
When I was a boy, I had eaten a little bit of cereal, and I didn't want it anymore. And then I poured the bowl with the milk in it back in the box because I didn't know you couldn't do that. I was a sweet boy.
With the milk.
Yes.
What a mess that must have been.
Yes.
What an idiot you are.
That was 35 years ago tomorrow.
Oh.
He
remembers
a
dates.
happy birthday.
Very well.
Yay.
Yes.
But you cry wolf all year long. I don't know when the fuck your birthday is.
I know
Is
when
it
it
tomorrow
is
for
now.
real?
I've been looking for surprises all morning,
Oh.
hoping that they're here a day early.
No.
How about
It legitimately is Jimmy's birthday. Yeah.
now? Hear me out.
It's my birthday week.
It's your birthday week.
No, it's your birthday tomorrow,
He gets a birthday week.
and maybe you'll get a cake and like it. That's it. And maybe a picture with Lady Gaga today for your birthday.
Oh,
You never know.
the Gogs is coming up.
So
If you get a picture with Lady Gaga today, that was my present to you.
and if I don't, that was serious.
They fucked up another one.
Piggyback yourself on there.
That's funny.
You gotta have an open mind for our third cereal choice.
And keep
Wait,
in mind, too.
Hold on, you picked Apple Jacks.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Count
picked
Chocolate.
Count Chocolate. I get to pick one. Simple as that.
You also want
Yeah.
to keep in mind that you can combine the cereals. So maybe if you'd like to taste
Can't do
Apple
that.
Jacks, Count
Only a
Chocula,
man boy like yourself would
Exactly.
do that. Sam.
I am so against mixing.
Yeah, we know that.
No.
Someone is saying, lean on me. Yeah, I remember the whole lean on
Oh,
me. bit.
God. Remember when you brought in the Lean On Me cereal with the box with the chick on it? She was exercising.
They
It's-
literally
oh, fuck
had
it.
twigs in the box.
That
horrible.
sucked.
I don't want anybody who votes for Ralph Nader on my cereal.
I'm going to go. I'm going to hear some moans out there.
Oh,
but-
boy. Here we go. Come on. Just go to the. But before you give it, go to the early day. Remember your
I got a
here.
good one. I really do. It's my new favorite.
Uh-oh.
Fruity Pebbles.
All right.
that's a good
For
one.
the
I'll
win.
give you Fruity Pebbles.
For the win.
I'll give you Fruity Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles are better, right?
Anything that when you're done, the milk does not look like milk anymore.
Right.
It's like some kind of radioactive waste
Sure.
pumping into Japan's ocean.
Oh boy, let's not talk about that.
What?
It's still happening over there. They're still sad.
Are they? I
Although
thought
the World
that news
Cup
was over.
I guess the World Cup was supposed to wash that away.
Wash that
Wash
away.
it away. Yeah, because the announcer said, they had a tough year, but the World Cup, Japanese winning that is
Yeah, pretty resilient, those
good.
people.
It's good for that country.
Amazing.
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
I cursed Dana White from the UFC because I didn't think of Fruity Pebbles in years, and then he tweets that he puts it on his damn Pinkberry. I started putting it on my damn Pinkberry shit,
Yeah.
and now I buy the fucking Fruity Pebbles.
Good choice.
You like the Fruity Pebbles?
I
Good
love
choice?
Fruity Pebbles, yeah.
All right, let's get on this. Who's buying our cereal? See, an intern would be doing this. But
What kind of milk
yeah.
do you use?
don't matter.
1%?
I'll
We
use
got
fat-free.
1%.
I don't
We got
have to.
skim milk. Sure.
we got the 1%.
1%?
Yeah.
That's good. I just put enough to like moisten
You
it
don't
a
like
little.
milk either?
I hate milk.
Jeez.
I fucking hate milk.
What's wrong with you? You don't like milk and peanut butter?
Milk, peanut butter, and then the small enough. And
Are you from the future?
I'm from the future. I hate pianos.
What?
I despise the piano unless it's being used in a band type thing or something. But these fucking commercials where it's like bling, ding, 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 this somber piano's playing because some guy's talking about his cancer fucking treatment or something. I hate the piano when it's just playing alone and somber.
And cancer is rough. You don't need to make it rougher with piano
Yeah,
music.
don't give me the fucking piano shit. When it's being played in a band, an orchestra, something like that. But I pushed the button so hard, I'm like, fucking hate pianos.
See, it all ties in. The flow chart is
Flow
correct.
chart.
The milk, peanut butter, and piano, it all ties to the
Something
same
was
thing.
there.
When you were a lad,
Yeah.
somebody said, now you have to put your tulips on my penis, and you butter do it good and get the milk in your mouth. See,
I didn't even think of that. You're right.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
it's all word association.
Hate
So,
the piano.
so far, you don't like peanut butter, milk, and the piano.
And the piano.
I'm gonna keep track of this.
Solo piano.
Solo piano.
Yeah, I love piano. Like
And non-white.
Like, yeah, well, does that really have to be written?
The milk, peanut butter. So
you know, when you get some old school fucking.
But you've never sat down and had a nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich with a big tall glass of cold milk?
Nah.
I had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches the other day.
When I was
Saturday.
broke, when I was broke off my ass and eating Triscuits, occasionally I would have peanut butter and jelly over a
wrong with
friend's
you?
house.
I can have that
and,
every
and
day.
But I just ate it because I had to, or I would die of starvation.
Oh.
And I hated it.
They never have enough jelly on them. There's always an abundance of peanut butter.
Yes.
There's a way to do that
And this
properly.
little smear of jelly.
You want to have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches today
Oh,
too?
Yeah,
God,
I do.
no.
We were so poor though. We had I know I've said this a million times. The Pepperidge Farm bread that we had to make our peanut
that
butter and jelly
horrible
sandwiches, where the
stuff.
jelly would soak through.
Those are like shingles.
And then every once in a while, I would go to a friend's house, and the mom would buy Wonder Bread,
Nice soft Wonder Bread.
and I was in heaven.
Reach halfway through, get the great middle pieces.
And always wondered what I was doing wrong as a little boy that mommy wouldn't buy us Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
It was always just shitty
Oh, it was
old
all-
Pepperidge Farm bread.
It was your fault, Greggy.
I think it might
It
be.
was your little fault back then.
Vince from Bayonne, Pinkberry and Fruity Pebbles sounds gay to me. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that's kinda
I'm not
gay.
going to lie to you, Vince.
Little
It's pretty
gay.
bad. Pretty bad combo. Oh,
Yeah. What are we looking at?
Fruit Loops.
I do like the Fruit Loop.
Should we trade out Jimmy's cereal?
No. I'm surrounded by Fruit Loops.
Jim loves chocolate cereals.
I really do.
I think we
You
got
said Cocoa Pebbles was better than Fruity
Over
Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
You like Count Chocula.
And
You were
yeah,
molested.
I probably was.
You were molested.
by a fruit, so I don't like either that or by. I was either molested by a fruity guy, so I don't like fruity stuff.
Yeah.
Or I was molested by a black guy, so I love the chocolate stuff.
Black guy with a cape.
We don't need to buy the peanut butter and jelly. We'll
okay.
do peanut butter and jelly day another day.
Okay.
But I'm happy. We got Apple Jacks, Count Chocula, and Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
Perfect.
That's it.
Yes, Travis.
I have some potential bad news about your cereal list.
Oh.
I was tipped off by Roland.
Why can't we buy anything at this?
Well, the
Okay,
insurance
hour
won't
of the
cover us
morning.
if we choke.
Hang on.
How do we blame management for this? Because I'm
Yeah.
ready to rock
Well,
with,
wait. Just
with a rant.
wait to hear what I have to say. Roland said,
Bad mood.
No bad moods. I'm good. I'm good for now.
Standard Monday mood.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah, but equally, we have the same mood on Mondays.
Yeah.
We'll see how it progresses from here. Travis, go ahead.
So Roland says, "Oh, you can't buy Count Chocula in Manhattan." And I said, "What are you talking about? Of course you can."
course
And I did a little internet search, and apparently everybody's complaining that you cannot buy Count Chocula in Manhattan.
No, why is
you
that?
just can't find it?
Wow.
It's in no stores.
That's got to be racism.
Bullshit.
So I would not get your hopes up about Count Chocula this morning.
I
Is
think
there-
it's political correctness instead of racism.
We need a substitute.
Yeah.
If
Why?
not Count Chocula, then
What does the Count Chocula box look like? Let's get
see
to the
what
bottom
he
of this
looks
Count
like.
Chocula conspiracy.
Let's
there's
see.
a chocolate vampire.
And then we'll go to the instrumental
Chocolate
piano thing
vampire,
to piss
yeah.
off Anthony in a minute. And then we'll go back to the skater kid, I guess. See, I knew we could blow the skater kid off.
Nah, nobody would say that.
Oh,
that's
man. Look at
why.
him.
Yeah.
Is that new?
That's new. That
I
isn't
don't
the
like
old
that. No,
school.
what is that? I don't like that.
Get the old school one
He's
up there.
frightening me.
That is scary looking.
Frightening,
They made him
yeah.
more 3D looking.
That's the old one.
That's the old one right
He's
there.
all happy. He's around a bowl of cereal that he could live in. His little pointy knees. He has pointy knees.
He does have pointy knees.
Yeah. And there's free gifts.
So
Monster stamps.
what's taking over Count Chocula? That's the question.
know.
There's
Maybe,
another cereal that's similar to that the supermarkets would rather have on their shelves.
Cummies.
Gummies.
What are the chocolate fruity pebbles called?
Cocoa
Cocoa.
Pebbles.
I would bet
Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles.
I'll take Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles.
I
No,
prefer
but that's too
Count
close to
Chocula.
Fruity Pebbles.
No, it's chocolate.
How did Roland know that?
I don't know.
That you
but
can't
he
get Count
came-
Chocula.
Because it's food.
I know he's a food addict, but how did he know?
He said one
should
day
start
he
a
went
food
to,
blog.
to 12 different stores trying to find Count Chocula.
Chocula.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find
It's a method where there's all these
Can't find him in New York
drug
City.
beheadings. Right?
Sacrifices drug beheadings to get a nice donut.
Yeah,
in the middle.
I went to Juarez to get some Count Chocula.
Somebody reports there's plenty of Count Chocula in Queens.
Yeah, you have
Well,
no problem finding it in the outer boroughs.
I'll bring it over for the show.
Oh, should we have him bring us some Count Chocula?
For the show.
No, it's too long.
I wouldn't eat anything he brought. I don't care if it was in a vault. I ain't fucking eating shit that disgusting man brings over.
You wouldn't eat food he brought you?
No, with his pre-cum fingers.
Oh, Jesus.
Would you lick his fingers?
Yeah, oh, God. Ugh.
Imagine sucking Bobo's fingers.
All right.
It's probably just smell like the bus handles and just unwashed, smelly guy hands.
This person says you can find Count Chocula at Key Foods at on 2nd Avenue.
That doesn't do us any good here.
That's pretty
that's
far.
gonna be too late.
Yeah, we don't have to go that far. Let's
Yeah, we
just-
want Apple Jacks immediately.
I
Fruity
bet-
Pebbles immediately.
I bet if you pop in a store, you get lucky.
It's-
I'm not.
You think?
Yeah, I'm not saying Roland isn't right here, but
Someone go now, because we'll do a few more minutes of radio, and then we'll eat some delicious cereals.
And what's the substitute just in case there is no Count
Cocoa,
Chocula?
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah,
Cocoa
something
Pebbles.
chocolatey. I would say, but you're right. My cereal of choice is always going to be chocolatey.
Cookie Crisp.
Applejack.
What about
Cookies?
Cookie Crisp.
Cocoa Krispies?
Cocoa Crispy.
Cocoa
Those are
Krispies
good.
If there was no choice, I would have some Cocoa Krispies. I haven't eaten cereal in a long time.
Would you like Cocoa Krispies above Cocoa Pebbles?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We're just assholes.
Okay.
What do you, oh, Cocoa Puffs. What's wrong with Cocoa Puffs?
No,
Cocoa Puffs?
I prefer not to.
Really?
No, I'd rather not.
You're Lutheran.
You don't want to be. cuckoo
You have
for
to be
Cocoa
Lutheran.
Puffs?
I'll eat Cocoa Puffs, but they're too hard. They would always hurt the inside of my mouth because it was hard, crunchy, like I would always get one fucking jamming my soft mouth palate.
You know what I do like too?
What's
They used to be called Sugar Pops. Now they just call them Pops.
Pops. I gotta have my Pops.
I
just
got on
call
my
them Pops?
Yeah, remember everything was sugar before. It was Sugar Frosted Flakes, Sugar Pops. The other one with the bear, Super Sugar Crisp.
Now what is it?
Now they just call it
Crisp or
They
whatever.
cut the word sugar off
How
of
about
it.
Super
Super
Crisp?
Crisp
because
or
people were like,
something, yeah.
"Oh, sugar, it's bad."
Honey
But it's
Crisp,
still
I
the
think.
same shit. They just take the word sugar off.
I think it's Honey Crisp now.
Ooh.
It's like Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's rare that they call it Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's always KFC.
That's right.
Because fried is a bad word.
That's right.
All right, let's
But you're
go.
not fooling anyone. I know there's sugar in that shit, motherfucker.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's why it's sweet.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
Who's buying cereal today?
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
They,
We'll-
sometimes they
we'll get
take out
somebody
sugar and
else.
they put heroin. They call them super heroin crisps.
And
Heroin
Cheerios
snacks.
can suck a dick.
Who's allowed to have our cereal
Cheerios.
today?
A
So
small
you
dick.
make the list?
Cheerios.
You want to make the list? Who's allowed to have cereal today? Because the Apple Jacks box is very small, and I
we
definitely want some of that shit.
I want some Applejack.
And I want some Fruity Pebbles.
I would like to say that Mars drew the gets nothing card for KFC that we never do, so I would say Mars should not have cereal.
Yeah, we should just apply it.
Perfect.
Mars doesn't get cereal, and
Oh, good.
Troy, since he was only going to have sides, should only be
A
able to
glass
have
of
some
milk.
milk. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
that song?
You had to remember or be listening to our chicken break.
Right.
Perfect.
Right.
How about this? After we are done eating our cereals, whatever's left, you guys get.
Okay.
But you have to eat out of the bowls with the milk left.
Gotta use the leftover
Like
milk.
cats.
You can't add milk.
You can't add milk, no.
Whatever's left dripping out of our mouths off the spoon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I hate to smell the back of somebody's spoon after it dried.
Yeah, no. That's disgusting.
You should smell my Starbucks lid.
No,
when
is it
my,
bad?
Yeah.
When my food pocket is acting up.
Oh, God.
It's good today.
Yeah, mine's fine.
Sometimes it'll freak me out. Like, what the fuck?
Is there anything worse than
there?
smelling your own breath out
Oh,
of a cup?
it's horrible. Today I'm good.
So we'll go get some cereal.
Yes.
All right.
Those cereals.
Yeah, I got it on my pad.
Those cereals.
Do you like the smell of dried saliva? It's terrible.
No, it really
like
is.
that?
It's just,
Who would ever
left
like
is
that?
like bacteria.
Oh,
You want to go back to Chad, or is it too late now for Chad's apology?
I forgot about Chad.
Let's see.
Do we care?
Chad. I want to hear the part where he says, "I'm sorry."
All right,
And,
well-
if he even acknowledges what he did, or just kind
All
of
right,
says,
let's start the clip
I
over.
may have said something inappropriate.
He was sounding very wiggery.
Yeah.
And using the N word when this security guy stopped him when he was, doing his graffiti, right?
That's right.
And then he goes on YouTube and sounds extremely white.
Hey, what's up? This is Chad Muska. It's kind of a difficult situation, kind of tough place to start. A lot of you saw a video of me the other day on TMZ.
That's not me.
Where I came across as a complete drunk idiot, and I can agree I was one at that moment.
At that moment.
And a lot of stupid decisions were made that night, and a lot of things have come out of it. the one thing that is sticking with me the most, and something that just really, really hurts me deep inside, is the fact that some people have assumed that I'm racist over some of the derogatory slang that I was using during the arrest. In no way am I justifying what I said and saying it's right in any way. I take full responsibility for my actions, and
that's that full responsibility bullshit. Man. What does that mean? I like breaking this shit down. I take full responsibility. Okay, so what does that mean?
Of course you do. You got arrested. You fucking
right.
Shouldn't Zach Wilde with AIDS.
But what does full responsibility mean?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
And
catchphrase.
I'm so sorry for offending anybody out there. That's the last thing in the world that I want to do is offend anybody,
that's the last thing.
On any type of racial level, because
bullshit.
I pride myself in being an open-minded person to all races, to all financial backgrounds, to anything.
Pause right there, please. This is where he loses you. It's like, shut up.
Yeah,
you don't have to go on for an hour and 45 minutes about how. Just say, look, I said something really stupid. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It was dumb. It's not the way I feel. No. And then get on with it.
Because in his racist head, he's justifying it to himself. He's not even apologizing at this point. He's like, oh, God, I am a racist. I love throwing out the N-bomb. Maybe I should elaborate on what I'm doing here. Yeah, he could have left it alone.
I was drunk. I said stupid things. And that's not me.
I don't even remember.
Have a good day.
I was blacked out. I don't even remember that crap.
I think people understand saying stupid shit when you're drunk. It's like, thanks, Kenny.
But to keep going, it's another minute, almost 2 minutes to go here.
Wow.
I judge people based on my relationship with them, and I don't allow anything else to come in between that.
Base people on how much light they absorb.
I can see where in that video, somebody that didn't know me would watch that and come to a conclusion that I'm something that I'm not. And even myself watching that video realize that it's not right to use certain slang like that and to use words that can bring up hurt inside people and negative things, even if it has been socially acceptable in the community that I'm surrounded in. It doesn't make it right, and I just want to say that I am, from the bottom of my heart, completely sorry of my actions.
Listen to this groveling douchebag. Shut the fuck up.
Then you read the Daily News today about the fucking cops are not even sure to classify it a hate crime. The white guy that was beaten up on the train. And then other passengers just started joining in, beating the shit out of this kid, calling him a cracker. And the cops aren't sure if it was a hate crime.
Well, we're not sure. Yeah, right? Could you just try once, one-on-one?
What are they saying it could be?
Because they haven't caught the people. He said first of all, the Daily News says he was a white kid. They will not say the race of the assailants.
Of course they won't.
They will not say the race of the assailants, only that he was a white kid. But this is what white people have turned into.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying this guy shouldn't apologize, but where's no one gives a shit about that. And he says the word nigga trying to be a bet, and he's fucking groveling.
I'm sorry.
Do you understand?
So sorry.
Most black people don't like you, Chad.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
We apologize.
They don't like you. They don't look at you and think, hey, look at the white guy with the beard. He's a cool guy.
He's great. I'd love to hang with him.
If you're on the train, they'd beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Not one-on-one either.
My actions,
5 guys.
And sorry that I put myself out there like that and offended anybody, because, like I said, that's not me. That's not the person I am.
It is you.
I have love for everybody in this world.
Everybody?
No matter what.
Casey Anthony?
And the only time I don't like somebody is if they do something negative against me. And I'm extremely sorry. And for those of you that know me, I hope I didn't hurt you in any way, and you understand where I'm coming from. And for those of you that don't know me, I hope someday that you get a chance to meet me and know the real person that I am. And the video on TMZ is not a representation of that.
Yes, it is.
I hope you understand.
That's a representation of a portion of who you are when you drink, maybe.
Mistake,
that's partly you.
I am not making any excuses for it.
You just did. You made
I'm completely
20
sorry.
excuses.
And I hope that society understands me and forgives
me.
Society. Because I got nothing but love for you.
All right, you're groveling.
I got nothing but love for you.
Just say you're sorry and move on. But that's what white people. If you say the word nigger, your career is going to be ruined.
Oh yeah.
Your life is going to be ruined. You're going to be branded a racist forever.
Look out.
And I'm not saying these guys on the train, these guys who assaulted this guy, are entertainers who have the same level of social standards. But it's just the way we look at it. They will not even mention the race. And I don't know if they're black or Spanish guys. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the story yet, really.
Well, the Daily News, I mean...
I could
figure
assume
it out
based on the MO.
I did read a very good description of assailants, though, when it came to the guys, the fucking guys that shot the brothers. They mentioned the assailants, the white guys with the gun.
Right.
But they don't mention the race of the victims. But in this case, they mention the race of the victim. But they don't mention.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
It's amazing. It's the only thing that cowards in the media feel safe saying.
Yep.
This is not about black people. I'm not saying that white people don't commit the crimes or that black people don't go to jail for the crimes. I'm not saying that. I'm only talking about the way the media reports it.
It's dishonest.
That's all I'm talking about is the media.
It's deceptive. It's selective facts that they put out there. They speculate on some stories. They comment on some stories. They call people monsters. They do, but then the other way around, they won't even mention the race of a perpetrator. Never mind calling them monsters or savage or animal. Or they keep all those words got to be kept away when a certain race is assaulting another race.
The Fat Nick story, where the 3 black guys went to Brooklyn to rob cars.
Yeah.
Nick was one of those guys, like a rapper too. He was one of those, like, who would say, "Yo, what's up, nigga?" He was one of those guys.
Yeah.
Him and 2 friends, assaulted the guys with bats. They were there to rob the place.
Yeah.
He's in jail for 10 years for that.
Yeah.
They haven't arrested these guys, but this is not. Why is this not front page news?
Yeah.
Why does the media expect this of black people? I don't understand why, or Spanish, whoever was.
That's it.
Why is that expected of you?
It's and I hate saying it, liberal media, but that's what it is.
But I don't understand why black people don't. Maybe they do get angry, and we just don't know they get angry. But there's never anything vocalized or verbalized about it that I hear.
Because they don't want to perpetuate this stereotype. It's like, well, you know what? Then stop doing the crimes, and they won't be reported at all. But if you're going to do the crimes, let's see the whole fucking story. Everything.
That story really bugged me.
We were talking about cereals, fun cereals.
Yes, but Count Chocula
got
actually got
serious.
us talking about this.